Welcome to Cruising with the Buckeye Guys. Today, we're going to look at a car that's going to be judged for points. On a points judging system, the car is judged against itself. Today we have a 68 California Mustang Special, and we're going to show you how to do it. Being with all cars and car clubs, the Mustang Club of America for instance, all high-end cars are judged by a point system. And for Mustangs, for instance, has a 700-point system with their club. This car here is in the concours driven class, and we'll show you where the points are won or lost and what the judges look for. Number one is cleanliness. Old man, show them about the cleanliness of the engine compartments. What's so important with that?
Well, the cleanliness will give you all the detail you can see in the engine compartment. If there's any stretch marks in the steel, the nuts and bolts, stickers that are on it, that are decals. Now, what we use in our cars to clean our car engines is pledge.
Yes, furniture polish. Well, actually, it's a wax, and it'll make that engine shine, which a lot of people don't know that. That was told to us 20 years ago by an old Mustang Club of America judge.
It keeps the dust away for the entire part of the show, so that's what we use to clean ours. We've told other people about it, and they really use it a lot now.
And one thing about the pledges, too, you can actually touch up the engine compartment if you had to, if you have a stone chip or something. If you use Armor All or any silicone-based cleaner, all you would get is fish eyes on the repair. As far as the concours judging in the engine compartment here on the Mustang Club of America car, what they look for is the cleanliness, as we've stated, the detail of the parts, okay? Now with the detail here, what we're seeing the blue air cleaner here, for instance. There is no pitting of the air cleaner. If there was pitting on that, they consider that workmanship. So there'll be deduct points for the workmanship. And on that workmanship for the engine compartment, there's probably 200 to 300 points here that you can lose just in the engine compartment. On the bolts here for 68s or 67, 68 Mustangs, they were a zinc finish. So that's what we have is clear zinc on those. The ones on the cow are gold zinc. And the zinc plated bolts, and you have the phosphate ones here. If these are the wrong bolts or say they're painted on them, they will take 1 point deduction or 2 point deduction depending on the severity of the detail of the bolt. There's also some paint stamps on the sheet metal here that we see that are ink markings where the factory inspection took place. What's happened here, it looks like it's duplicated. The guy that restored this car recreated the stamps. So if you're not sure about it when you're doing your car, if you don't know where it belongs, don't put it on.
The judge is always pretty knowledgeable, and if there's a mistake on it, he'll tell you what should be corrected. He may tell you where the markings go if you ask him. There's a lot of helpful hints out there because, once again, as we stated earlier, you're judging your car that you own against a point system.
Another key item is the fit and finish and the overall paint of the restoration. Or if it's an original car, you get bonus points depending on how good the quality of the paint is. Now, on the outside of the car here, we're going to look at the gaps and we're going to look at the straightness of the lines on the car and then the level of orange peel in the paint. All concours cars, no matter what year, have to have orange peel in the paint. If you look at a new car at the factory showroom, what's it have? Orange peel. So on this car here, if we look the gaps here, we'll look at them down the line. They all look pretty good, and over here looks pretty good too.
They're all consistent, approximately 1/8 of an inch all the way down.
Another key tip is when you're judging a concours car, you can tell if the car has been ever wrecked or not in the straightness of the unibody structure by looking from the back corner of the tail light panel forward. Both fenders should run forward. If both fenders run out, the car's out of square and something's wrong with it, and you deduct points based on the panel alignment. On the interior here, what we're going to look for is, we've already looked at this, and they're going to open the door for you here so you can show it to you. What we're looking at on the interior is cleanliness, dirt, placement of correct bolts and nuts in the dash, the correct steering wheel, correct gas pedals, and the correct seat belts. Another area of judging is the trunk of the car. What we have here is when we're looking at the trunks, we always look for cleanliness and placement of the spare tire, stickers, the correct overspray for the seam sealer, and the mats. The California Special has the Shelby taillight section here. That all looks good and looks really clean.
Like Nathan said in the beginning, everybody can do a pretty good paint job. All cars win or lose on the engine compartment or underneath the vehicle.
Hopefully everybody at home enjoyed cruising with the Buckeye Guys.
And now we're done for today. We're going to go out and eat some hot dogs or something.
That's right, at the Cruizin.
We're going to do a cookout at the Cruise over here.